Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I detangle and define my curly hair. I'm going to be using this Aussie 3-minute conditioner. I just use about 1 pump of this with my spray bottle. I'm also going to be using this Conair hairbrush. I really like using this hairbrush for this type of hair texture. I feel like it really defines the curls the best compared to using my Denman brush. So I'm going to just use 1 pump of the Aussie conditioner. That's all I really need for the whole hair. So you want to make sure you get your hair nice and wet. So spray the hair top, bottom, under, all of it, because sometimes I'll miss some spots and I don't get them wet and the hair will just dry weird in my opinion. So let's make sure I get the whole hair nice and damp. And I also like to make sure I get the ends. Getting the ends nice and wet will really help get the curls and a nice ringlet formation at the bottom. And you want to make sure you detangle. So the first thing I do is just go through all the hair and just make sure I detangle all the knots and all the tangles. I don't really focus on doing a nice defined brush through. First, I'm just focusing on detangling the hair. And when you're detangling the hair, you want to make sure you're combing the hair from bottom to top. This to prevent any tracks from falling. If you find like your wigs don't last as long and you have like tracks falling out all the time, that's probably because you are aggressively brushing your hair and you're aggressively detangling the curls. So make sure you brush from bottom to top, and this, I feel like my curls always come better when I brush from bottom to top. So now that I've gone through and detangled the hair, I'm going in and I'm going to actually brush the hair in a way that'll make the curls really pop. So when I'm brushing my hair, I kind of do like a scooping method. So like I just scoop the hair through the curls. So like I'll brush and then I'll flick the ends out, if that makes sense. So when you see me brushing the hair, I brush and I flick out the ends, and this really like kind of grabs all the curls and makes them clump together to make this really nice defined look. I also like to make sure I'm scrunching the hair with my hands. This also helps the curls form really nicely. So brush, scrunch until the curls look like the way I want them to look. Once I'm satisfied with the way the curls are looking and the way the hair looks, I will let the hair sit for like maybe 20 minutes or let it just air dry to about like a 50% air dry, maybe even less, like 40%. I don't like to let it air dry too much, or when I try to go with my diffuser, the curls will get too frizzy. But that's basically it for the detangling process. And look how laid my edges are. Like, I'm really over here feeling myself and just looking into the viewfinder and just like, wow. If you want a tutorial on how I lay my edges, I already have one out, and it's the same wig I used in that video. Now that the hair is like 40% dry, I just kind of like do some stuff around the house, and when the hair looks dry enough to me, I'm going to go in with my hair diffuser. And I like to use the hair diffuser on a medium heat and a low power, so I'm not blasting high heat or blasting a lot of air, because doing that also will make the hair get really big and frizzy too fast. If I'm gonna rush for something, yeah, of course, I'll do high heat, high volume, but when I have time to really make sure the curls come out the way I like, I'm gonna just use a low setting to dry the hair. So there's nothing special, just gonna go through with the dryer until the hair is 100% dry. So now the hair is finally dry. This is what it looks like fully dry. Yeah, I could say it's fully dry. I went in, I got my little curling wand and kind of like flattened up the part a bit, because with curly hair, the hair does kind of bump up a little bit. But that's basically it. Let's get into the review. And that was fucking ugly. Let's try that again. Now let's get into this review. Okay, so this hair is from alipearl. It is their Brazilian loose wave. When I initially bought the hair was much longer. Like I think I bought 24 inches when I bought the hair. So this hair was purchased from alipearl on Amazon. Yes, so I bought this hair my own money and I bought it from Amazon. And y'all, buying hair through Amazon Prime honestly is the best way to go, because when I buy hair through Amazon Prime, one, I know it's gonna come in 2 days, sometimes even one if I'm lucky. Another thing is that my purchase is kind of protected. That's the thing with buying hair, you know, it's kind of a gamble because it might look good in one person's YouTube review. You buy your own hair and it's kind of like a bad batch, or just the company was a fraud type of thing. But if I buy through Amazon, I know that if the hair is trash, I can return it and Amazon got me and I'll get my money back. So alipearl is on Amazon. It's also on AliExpress. So a lot of AliExpress companies, you will find them also on Amazon. And I think the hair is the same quality, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but got this from Amazon and it's doing well. In my hair, I have in 4 bundles. It was much longer when I first purchased it. I think I bought 24 inches, but that was just, I feel like the hair wasn't doing well when it's long. Like it was getting too tangled and it was too napped. So I just, you know, cut it. And plus I live in Texas and it's super duper hot right now. So, I mean, it's for the best. But yeah, so, you know, I cut the hair. I don't know what length this could be. If you're trying to, I guess, recreate this look, I suggest buying like a 16 to 18 inch and just kind of cutting it to where you see it on my head. I've been wearing this hair since spring break, which was March. Well, I haven't been wearing it like exclusively. I've been switching between this wig and my straight wig. I recently just cut the hair to this length, but I've had the hair and been wearing it previously for about like 3 months. Yeah, for 3 months is how long I've been wearing the hair. Overall, I give this hair an 8 out of 10. And let me go into details and give you why. So when I first bought the hair, I bought it in 24 inches and like that, the hair was so tangled. Like it was really pretty. The curl pattern was nice, but it got tangled way too much. Like I'll detangle it, go out, come back, and the hair's a fucking mess. Like the back is all matted and it's just like, I know with curly hair you do get tangling. Like I can't speak. I like to think of myself as a curly hair connoisseur. So like I know what to expect, and this was really, really bad to me where I honestly was considering just tossing the whole wig. So one day when I was detangling again, I was like, you know what, let me just cut off most of it and see if it does better, because some hair does do better when it's shorter. I don't know why, but yeah. So I ended up cutting it, and now that I've cut the hair, it's doing much better. Like the tangling is, like I barely get any tangling. Like I can detangle the hair like once every 3 to 4 days, just kind of now when I detangle it. Before, when the hair was longer, I had to detangle the hair like every time I want to wear the hair. But now like I can leave it like this, like freshly detangled, and it can go through 4 days of normal wear. Not like going out at night, but like normal everyday type of wear, and it'll be fine and look good like this for the next 4 days. The hair is super soft and I really love how bouncy the curls are. This is what the hair looks like up close and fully dry. How the hair was going through like a lot of like tangling and stuff, it still held it down with like the softness and the bounciness of the curls. That's why I'm not giving it a full failure, because yes, it was tangling and all of that, but it still looked good once I detangled it. And another reason why I don't give it a full, I give it a 8, is because the hair did shed initially. Like I was getting a lot of shedding when I brushed it out, but once I cut it, the shedding didn't stop. So honestly, maybe it was just like a bad batch or something was wrong with it, but I really don't know. I know that once I cut this hair, it's like the hair just started to do better. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. That's all I have to say on the hair. I give it 8 out of 10 overall. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any more suggestions for what type of videos I should make sure you also put that below in the comment box. And that's really all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and